state management related example we will be implementing under this folder. That is called hooks folder. Create one file inside the hooks folder. Make sure you are creating the file in which folder? Hooks folder. Okay. Click on hooks folder. After clicking on that file, after clicking on the folder, you will click on new file. New file. Give the file name hook1.js. Hook1.js. And it will show you like this. Hook1.js is under the hooks folder. Okay. Go to the folder, hooks folder, and check inside that file is there or not. You have the file under the hooks folder. If by mistake got created somewhere else, cut from there and paste here under the hooks folder. So if you got created somewhere else, cut from there and paste under the hooks folder. Now after this, come to this hooks1.js file, hook1.js file, import React, comma, use state. Use state, S will be capital from React. Okay, import React, comma, use state from React. Come down and right below const my hook1 or maybe you can write called hook page 1. Hook page 1 equal to export default hook page 1. Export default hook page 1. Now in this example, first we'll understand one point of array destructuring, how array destructuring work. Then we can write the next. We can write call return division. What we are written? ID we are written. ID called container or something else. ID called container. Under the container, H1 hook. Hooks you can write. Hooks. Use state. Use state. Hooks simple example. Use state hooks, a simple example. Okay, use state hooks, a simple example. After writing this, come to the app.js file, import this component, create a link also. We'll import this component and we'll create a link. So come to the hook one page. Hook one file is ready. Go to the app.js file. In app.js file, you will import it. Import the hook one, hook page one from /hooks/ hook one. It kept under the hooks folder, so hooks/hook one. Okay, come down below, add the link again, hook one. You can create the link, give the link call. Page, which page we are written? 6. This will be page 7. And the text will be hook one. Text will be hook one and page will be page 7. Page will be page 7. Page will be page 7 and text will be hook one. Correct? Then come down and under the roots, you will add one more condition. Under the roots, you will add one more condition. Call page 7. Then which component you want to call? Hook page 1. If the path is page 7, then if the path is page 7, then it will call the hook page 1. Write it. Or also you can write here, this page 7 can be anything. Check now, page is loading. Page should load successfully. You will get a hyperlink. When you click on hook 1, it should say use state hooks simple example. If error, you can let me know. We'll guide you properly. After collecting all the errors, it will be difficult to find out where is the error. Hook icon not appear. Hook icon, where we have used hook icon here? We have used here hook page. Link we have given. Icon we have not given anywhere. Check your file where you created. Here, import here of this. How many examples? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages you created, no? Like this. 6 pages you created. Again, similar problem. Hook 1 import here. Where you created this file, check that. Is it under the hooks folder? Then import it. Hook page 1. Then we given here hook page 1, but the path is 7. Page 7. We wrote here, if path is page 7, then call the home page hook page 1 component. Call the hook page 1 component. Page 1 component. Now after this, I will give you entire code of hook page 1. Hook H is capital. In hook page 1, H is capital. In hook page 1, H is capital. Okay, so come to this file, hook page 1 file. Right, let one array you create here, city, equal to a square bracket, add some city name, Bangalore, Mumbai, Pune, Chennai. So total how many elements? 4 elements. 4 elements we store inside one array. And that array name is called city. Next, after this, if you want to print Mumbai, how you will print Mumbai? Without map function. City of 1 will print the Mumbai. City of 2 will print Pune. City of 3 will print the Chennai. City of 0 will print the Bangalore. That we know already. Array DA structuring says like this. Suppose if you have 100 city inside this array, if there is 100 city, every time you have to see on which position is the particular city. Then only you can print. Like suppose now you are saying Mumbai is one. How can you say after looking into the array only? If there is 100 city, then how you can print? You have to every time go to the array and find 0, 1, 2, 3. There are no then 3 print. Correct or not? So array destructuring says you can print directly by the name of city also. How it will be? Let's do like this. Create a constant. Create a constant. After that, assign in that called city. Create a list of constant. Inside that, assign the city. So inside a city, how many elements you have? 4 elements. All the 4 elements will assign to this constant. Now we have to create the 4 variable. So instead of creating the 4 variable, this value you can copy and paste here. This value you can copy and paste here. And remove the double quote. Remove the double quote. Remove the double quote. This value assigned to the city and remove the double quote. Okay. Remove the double quote. After removing the double quote, now you look into the sequence. Bangalore is the first element. And what is the constant for that? Bangalore only. Bangalore will assign to a variable called Bangalore. Mumbai will assign to a variable called Mumbai. Pune will go to the Pune and Chennai will go to the Chennai. Now, if you want to print Pune, you will not write city of 2. No need to write the city of 2. Directly print Pune. Pune become variable that is holding the value as a Pune. Let us check now. Go here, write a p tag, and inside the p tag, print Pune. Print Pune. And see the what is the value of Pune. Value of Pune will be Pune only or something else. Pune, it should print as a Pune. Just here, printing as a Pune. You want to print now Chennai. Will you print item of 3? No need. Directly we can print the Chennai. Now do you need to remember the index position? No need to remember. Which city name you want to print? Print directly that city name. Okay, so this becomes a D structure of your array. The array what you have, you made as a D structure. So in interview, everywhere people will ask you, what is the D structuring? Write example. So you can take your resume, turn it back, create a array, and that array assigned to another variable, and list of the elements will be the number of constant. You can see here how many elements you have. 4. Now same element we copy and paste it here, and we given the list of the city. So sequentially it will get assigned. Now based on similar technique, this method is designed. That is for use state. Based on this technique only, what is designed? Use state. So whenever you call the city, how many element it will return? 4. What will be the first? 0 will be the Bangalore. First will be the Mumbai, and then so on and so on. Correct. That will be the return of this one. Call it a city. Now let's go here and write another line. So city return how many elements? How many elements? 4 elements. Now let's come down below and you prove that you printed the Pune. Pune is printing using the structural method. Right below console.log. Inside the console.log, print use state as a function. Print the use state as a function. In console.log, print the use state as a function. Use state as a function. So we have written use state as a function. After that, coming on to the console, do the right click and inspect element. Go to the console. If any error is coming, clear that and again reload the page. If any error is there, refresh the page, clear that. From here, clear it, and then again refresh the page. See, anything is printing. You can see something like this. Console.log. We printed the console.log. What you have printed in console.log? In console.log, you have printed call use state, right? Printed use state. Now, when you go into the console, what you can see in the browser console? A line is printing where it is saying there is a two element. What is that? You can see a square bracket open and a square bracket close. Now, what is the first one? Undefined. And second one is F. If you click on this arrow mark, it will show you 0 is undefined and 1 is like a function. Correct? 0 is undefined and 1 is like a function. So use state returning now how many parameters? 2 parameters. Your city was returning how many? 4. City was returning in the 4 elements. Bangalore, Pune, Chennai, Delhi, something. Now use state return how many? Only 2. Now look into the yaad kar lo aap. You write it in brain. Okay. Use state return how many parameter? Use state return how many elements? 2. What is the first? Undefined. What is the second? Function. What is first? Undefined. What is the second? Function. Okay. Now we are going to use this use state and do the magic in React. Okay. Using the use state, you are going to do lot of things in React. But remember what is use state return? 2 element. First is called undefined and second one is called. Okay. Now let's come inside. So it is clear use state returning how many? 2. Now if I write below one line, this line we have written, you are clear. Yes, Bangalore is holding Bangalore and then Mumbai is going to the Mumbai, Pune is going to Pune, Chennai is going to Chennai. Why? Because we did a D structure here. Now let's write below, let I'll write a variable called ABC and one more variable called XYZ. ABC and XYZ equal to use state. Now you tell me from use state how many use state return how many elements? 2 elements. First is undefined, second is function. So what is the value of ABC? Undefined. ABC is undefined. What is the XYZ? Function. Okay. So from the use state, you taken two property, two element you can say. First element is undefined and second becomes a function. So now ABC is holding undefined and XYZ becomes a function. So in use state, how many parameter was, how many property, how many element was there? Two. Two was there, no? Now suppose example, if I write here 100, 100 will go to the ABC or 100 will go to the XYZ. Because you are only saying no, use state return how many? 2. So how many value you are given? 1. So 1 will go to where? First. If I give one more here 200, then it will go to the second. Second I am not given. We are given only first. So default use state has given undefined. But now undefined you replace with 100. So what will be the value of ABC? 100. If you have doubt, let's go here and print in a paragraph variable called ABC. And look into the browser, what is the value of that? How much? 100 or error? Let's look into the browser. It's saying call 100. 100. Or error? 100. Right? 100. So it is clear that use state return 2 element. First element is undefined variable and second element is a function. Now you take an undefined and given to ABC. So ABC become your variable, but it is holding by default undefined. XYZ become your own function, but it is not made by you. It is coming from where? From the use state. Now we have given some default value to ABC. So instead of printing as a undefined, it will print as a 100. Next question is, if you want to change the value of ABC, how to change? Correct? If you want to change the value of ABC, how to change? So to change the value of ABC, you cannot change directly. To change the value of ABC, you have a function called XYZ. Now XYZ is the function responsible to change the value of ABC. Whether you add, delete, minus, do anything, but directly you cannot do. You have to do with the help of XYZ. So ABC becomes a state variable and XYZ becomes a state function. Now when we create a variable in React, to maintain the state, you will come to know what is the meaning of a state now after some time. When we create a variable in React using the state management, under the functional component, you have to use the function called use state. Use state will give you two elements. First element is variable and second element is a function. By default, the variable will be undefined. You can override by passing some value and then you will have a function. Now this variable and function, how it is going to correlate each other? Any value you want to modify under the variable, you cannot modify directly. You have to take the help from function called XY. Now come below and let's see whether really we are able to change the value or not. Okay. So write a button here. Button. Inside the button is write click to plus by 10. Click to plus by how much? 10. Click to plus by 10. Click to plus by 10. Now, whenever you click on this button, the value of ABC will be plus by 10. Value of ABC will get plus by 10. Let's go here. On click, C will be capital. In JavaScript, directly you write however you want, but here you have to follow the camel case. On click, C will be capital. On click equal to curly bracket open close, and inside you will call a function called 1. Function can be anything, but we are calling a function called 1. We have to write it still. Calling a function in React, you must have to use the curly bracket, then only you can call, and no need to write the function bracket. Just directly give the name of the function as a 1. Write the name of the function as a 1. Name of the function called 1. Okay, written. Now this function is not exist. It will throw in the error if you look into the browser, saying 1 is undefined. Go here and write a function called 1. Then you will say where I will write the function 1. That is now next point. Look at now. Hook page 1 is already a function. Is a function or not? Hook page 1 is a function. Inside the function, now you are going to write the child functions. Okay. We will write the function called 1. So 1 will be the part of which one? Hook page 1. So in this page, there will be total 2 functions. Main function will be called hook page 1 and the child function will be called 1. Now when you are returning from here, which function you are calling? Main function, parent function. When the parent function will call, automatically there all the children will get called. I have told you in the beginning also, in one component there can be multiple functions, but which function will be export default? Main function. That's called a leading function, right? Come inside now. You will write the function called constant keyword you have to follow here. Const call 1 and every time you will use this method, fat arrow method. No use of the function keyword. Directly you will use function equal to fat arrow. Every time fat arrow. And first write a alert here and understand there button click alert is calling or not. Go to the page, button click, check now alert is calling or not. You should not go here there between the class, okay? If you missed out the state management, remaining entire theory of React, you will not understand. Listen carefully, make a note also wherever you required. If you have a habit to forget, make a note. Use a state return how many parameters? First is, second is in function. Okay. Now base is from there only. Everything come from there. Now you created the variable and function. You will see how it is happening. Okay. Check now. Alert is coming or not? So we'll go here and we'll click on the button and we'll see alert is calling. So in React again, how to write a function? Functional component. Constant function name, fat arrow. And after that, while calling on click, C will be capital. Within the curly bracket, you will call the function name. No need to follow the function bracket. Now, what we discuss? We discuss like use state has given 2 elements. First is undefined, second is called function. And under the undefined, we assign by default is 100. Okay. Now our requirement is according to user interaction, the 100 should get increase or decrease. Correct? Then you have a function now called XYZ. Directly using ABC, you cannot touch the value of, directly using the function 1, you cannot touch the value of ABC. Function 1 have no any right to change the value of ABC. Only who can change? Their associated function. If it change also, it will not reflect in the browser. It will not change in the browser. Okay. Now you see here. Okay. You see here call the function called XYZ, and under the XYZ function, you have to do A plus B. Under the XYZ function, you have to do A plus B. What is A plus B? What is the value of ABC? You take it here. Right. See, we discuss here the value. If you want to modify of ABC, you have to take the help from where? XYZ. So here in XYZ, pass by default is 5000. Click on button, see in the browser 5000 is coming or not. Click on button, the 100 will replace by 100 got changed by how much? 500. 500 happened. The 100 was the default value. On button click, function 1 is called. And inside the function 1, you call the state function. And using a state function, you modify the value of a state variable. What was the default value? 100. Now you given to XYZ 5000. 5000 will take, XYZ will take 5000. And this 5000 will get assigned to where? ABC. That is the assignment of the variable from XYZ to ABC. It is the ABC responsibility. Sorry, it is the responsibility of XYZ. XYZ will assign the value to ABC. But as soon as you give the new value to XYZ, the XYZ will transfer the new value to ABC. And immediately, wherever you are calling the ABC in current page, all the places the value will get bind. All the places the value will get changed. Look at here. Change happen. Now on button click, you call the function 1. That is fine. Function 1 has called. Function 1 has called which one? XYZ. That is also calling here. But are you changing anywhere the value of ABC? Are you calling this thing anything? Are you writing document.getElement by ID? Something dot value equal to new value? No. How it's reflect in the browser? That is called state management. Whenever you change the value of a variable, automatically the state of the variable will get changed. And how many places you are calling the variable, all the places the value will get reflect automatically. That is called what? State management. You are maintaining the state of a variable point by point. Okay, when change, what change. Now you see in this, are you calling this paragraph anywhere? Are you changing the value of paragraph? No. How it got changed? Because you change the value of where? ABC. In current page, wherever the ABC you call 100 times, no problem. All 100 times the value will get changed. Our requirement was something else. Our requirement was when we click on button, the XYZ plus 10. XYZ plus 10. Not XYZ. ABC plus 10. ABC plus 10. So you call here ABC. If you are calling ABC, what it will return? 100 plus 10. Every time. 100 plus 10. 100 plus 10. So now first time the value is 100. Click will happen, 100 plus 10 will come. Right? 100 plus 10 will come. Again click will happen. 10 plus 10, 110 plus 10, 120 will happen. You check now. See the state of variable is maintaining or not? Maintaining. That happened because of use state. If you will not call the use state, for paragraph you have to give a ID. You have to change the value of the variable, and you have to write document dot get element by id particular dot value equal to or inner text equal to particular. Okay, but those stuff you are not doing here. Just you change the value of a variable, automatically it will reflect inside the page. Now write one more button and minus the value of xyz abc by 5. Suppose I write one more button here. Let me check once. Working or not working? See here, it should look like this. When you click here, wait. You need to refresh the page. See 100. Every click, the value is changing. Right? JavaScript will say, I can do this work, assume like in 10 seconds. Then jQuery will say, I can do this work within 4 seconds. Okay. Data is changing. Assume Java, if you are writing pure JavaScript, JavaScript will say this work I can do in 6 seconds. Then jQuery will say this work I can do within 4 seconds. Angular React will come, they'll say, why 4 seconds? Yeah. No need to wait. Click happen. You click, as soon as you click, it will happen. Now what people want? You want the people should wait for 4 seconds? No. Here I can see after writing the one line of code, I will look somewhere else. By that, within that time only, my audience will write the code and they'll see their WhatsApp also. See how busy you are. Busy or not? You are writing the code and as soon as you found half second time, your concentration will go to where? WhatsApp. Correct? You are utilizing your half second of the time. And here is a matter of 4 seconds. Who will wait? People will say, I'll see you in evening. Evening will never come. People will be busy in some other work, right? Because of that, the language will process the user data delay that will not be stable in the market. The language will process the user data immediately. Input, as soon as you give the input, output will. That only can. So for how many people working? One person replied, right? Other are watching. Please write it. I'll come back in 2 minutes. Likhiye. This is the ABCD of a state management. It will become slowly complex. Write it. Okay. नहीं आ रहा है ना इसलिए कि आप प्रैक्टिस नहीं करते हो ठीक है यस इसलिए नहीं दो चीजें एक बार नहीं होता है काम है इसमें 10 साल से कर रहे हैं वो केस देखने के बाद पता चल जाता है कि इसके सिस्टम में इधर तो नहीं होता है राइट यू कैन नॉट डू टू थिंग्स टुगेदर ओके एक बार नहीं भी काम करना ओके 10 years 9 years बिफोर हमने भी जावा पढ़ना शुरू किया ऑफिस में लोग मेरे ऊपर फिंगर भी करना शुरू कर दिया इसलिए हमारा परफॉर्मेंस खराब हो गया है तो पता चला परफॉर्मेंस खराब नहीं है ठीक है थोड़ा दिमाग वीडियो हो जाएगा तब ये तो नहीं ये सब सही है प्रॉब्लम यहाँ देखो when you book one page what they are given H in capital it is capital है यहाँ भी H capital है ये कहाँ पे है it is that is also fine but when you go to the app file there is no page small here right उसके बाद ये नहीं होना चाहिए ये छोटा कैरेक्टर मिस्टेक भी कभी एक ऑफर लेटर नहीं डबल कोट सिंगल कोट में मतलब नहीं है सिंगल कोट लीजिए बोलो ये सारे बता रहा है कि नाउ दिस प्रोडक्ट आइटम See there, no? You why you modify that code? Where I the same code type here you want to read the 6 months again. Therefore, the prices with the that is also no problem. Problem is look into here in basic folder. You don't have those files. वो फाइल्स कहाँ पे है? बाहर है. इस साथ के अंदर आप डायरेक्टली फाइल्स आते हो. ये वन है, तो ये भी बाहर है, आइटम बाहर है, राइट? इस पार्ट का भी है एंट्रियां आइटम ये तो है इस फोल्डर तो आप तीनों एरर दे रहा है लास्ट के अंदर क्या है उसका आपको राइट करोगे हम इन दिस एल्स रिमूव दिस फाइल क्लिक करो क्या नाम कौन सा फोल्डर है ये प्रोडक्ट है राइट आइटम है ये ईएमटी है कट फ्रॉम हियर rotation to the basic folder. प्रैक्टिस करना है ठीक है हाँ नहीं मेरे हिसाब से अगर पूछो आप राइट तो खाना खाते वक्त पढ़ाई नहीं होता है और होता है क्या eating and study both are together possible है ना one my friend was there whenever we go for the lunch no as a dinner he will start crying that time only I remember my father I remember my mom something and I told see first you cry or first eat okay both you cannot do together खाना से पहले आप रो लो फिर हाथ मुंह धो करके खा लो ठीक है नहीं तो फर्स्ट खा लो फिर जाकर रो लो both you cannot do together okay एक काम करेंगे ठीक है ये कोई पढ़िए a person who teach physics he will have 5,000 people only for physics correct or not he is expert in physics a person who is good in logo design many company will offer lot of money for him for only for logo design correct okay chaliye let's go next after that what we understood like xyz is a function name and abc is a variable name whichever we want to modify in abc and xyz we can modify easily and whatever you will modify automatically it will come in the browser and this process when you are changing the value of a variable and immediately your value reflect in the browser it is happening through the feature of React that is called a state that is a feature of state right so if anyone asks what is the state management you will say whenever we modify the value of a whenever we modify the value of a variable whenever we add the anything inside the variable user interaction happen to the UI immediately if any changes happening from the JavaScript to till HTML the data binding is happening automatically as you saw in this example also you are changing the value of a variable and without anything doing changes in the HTML value also reflect in the HTML right that is called as what data that is called as a state management you are understanding the each point of a variable when change what change how change correct and all are getting bind in the browser write some more example it will come to automatically maybe some people will be confused here and there this is happen for everyone whenever you enter into this point you will feel like how the value is changing right but at this point you have made your own variable and you made your own function right variable is also your own and function is also your own right but where you have taken it you have taken the copy from where from the use state is that abc predefined no xyz is predefined no but you copied from where you copied from the use state right you copied from the use state come down. Write the next function called to. Click to minus by 5. 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 Okay. Now click to minus by 5. Write another function. Const function 2. XYZ. Inside the XYZ, you will say ABC minus 5. So whenever you modify the value of ABC again, you don't have to worry about the HTML part. HTML will be reloaded automatically as soon as you modify the value of a variable. As soon as you modify the value of a variable, HTML will be reloaded automatically. Check now. Minus is happening. Now next point is to understand when you are modifying the value of a state variable, your HTML is recalling. So here at this point, we have a H1 tag. We have one paragraph where you are printing the Pune. You have one P tag where you are printing the ABC. P tag now you convert into H2. Let's make little big font size. P tag you convert into which one? H2. P tag you convert into H2. P tag you convert into H2. Convert into H2. Now after that, when we change the value of a, when you click on button, the value is changing. So question is only H2 value is changing or entire HTML part is reloading. Let me show you. So come to the browser. You can see here, it's showing by default how much? 100. Now I will select these lines. Okay. Let me increase the font size and I will select the value of this all three. Value of all three. Okay. Or maybe let me change the select this 2 line only. 2 line. If you are thinking like when we click on button, this entire page is reloading internally. If entire page reload internally, then only then if page will reload, then this selection will go. Selection will go or not? Selection will go. Let I selected here and I click here. Can you see? Selection remain same. So only the value is changing under which element? H2 element, right? Because of that, when you have used the map function, and inside the map function you are generating the H2 paragraph, correct? Then you saw without key property it was giving one error. Now when you are clicking on button, in current page how many paragraph you have? One paragraph, one H2 and one H1, right? Now how the React is changing the value of a particular element? Correct? React will maintain something internally. For that purpose, React has asked you in the beginning, when you have created the map function, React has asked you, when you are generating the element, you generate it, there is no problem at all. But while generating, for further process, when you will modify the value, and when you implement the state management, when you modify the value, when you implement the state management, your requirement will be the certain value should change. It should not change entire page. It should not reload entire page. So at that moment, how the React will change only particular value, correct? React need to understand every element is a new unique element. Then only it will change the particular place only. Let me select this all and then change here. See, I selected how many? All three. I'm changing here. So selection gone from where? H2. So what it represent? Only the H2 has reload. Remaining elements are same. Let's come down again. Let me write one p tag also. Write one p tag also. You can also write. Under the p tag, I will use again call ABC. Okay. P tag I wrote, there I would call ABC. So when you modify the value inside the application, React will not reload entire page. React is going to reload only those particular elements only. Now see, H2 you follow and paragraph also you follow. Come to the browser. And both the places 100 are printed. Let me select all. Okay. After selecting all, I'll click on plus. Selection gone from where? Only one place. Selection gone from one place, but this also has to go. Selection should go from the second also. Selection should not go from one place. Okay, again that we'll find out. Hello. Okay, so next, if I use the key property here, any changes will happen or not? Let me see. Key equal to, let me write here call 1 and key equal to, let me write here call 2. Key equal to 1 and 2. Wherever the value is changing, selection should go from both the places. Now I selected all, checked. Okay, value is going, selection is going from one place, not going from two places. Value is changing both the places, value selection should go from both the places. Okay. Now here what we come to know, like whenever we are modifying the value of a variable, how many places we call, all the places it will reflect. And other element will not reload, only the certain element where you are changing the value that will get reload or anything. Okay. Now next task, if I ask you, on the third button click, let's call the third function 3. On third button click, call the function call 3. Okay. Three, THREE. 3. Okay. In the third button click, right here, click to add ABC plus ABC. Click to add ABC plus ABC. Write H1 question mark. Click to add ABC plus ABC. So what is the value of ABC now? By default value of ABC will be 100. The third button we have, there you are calling the function 3. Function 3 will be there. What function 3 want to do? Function 3 want to do, addition of ABC plus ABC and reflect under the H1. Addition of ABC plus ABC should reflect under the H1. So what we have to do? You will say, I will write the function 3. No problem. Write the function 3. Const 3. Const 3. Write the function 3. Inside the function 3, what you will do now? You will take the addition of A plus A, sorry, ABC plus ABC, and you need to reflect here. You need to reflect under the H1. So hopefully your output look like this. Your output look like this. Click to add how much? ABC plus ABC, 200 plus 200. And what should come below? Below should come as 400. So now you tell me, we have written the function 3. We have H1 is also waiting here. Now, how to do that? Do we need any more variable? XYZ, okay, I called XYZ. In XYZ, what we should do? ABC plus ABC, ABC plus ABC, ABC plus ABC. Check what is coming. So change all the values, no? Once you click on that, then it will say calculate the 400 plus 400. Right? See here like that. When I go here, click on this. What is saying? 200 by 200. Again, click on how much? 400 by 400. Click on this. How much? 800 by 800. We wanted to display here, not change all the value. So for that, you have to create one more state variable. Okay. One more state variable you create here. Let total comma, write one more function called update total and equal to, you write here call use state and give by default as a 0. Written. Come down below. Call here the function not xyz. Call the function call update total. And what you are doing? You are taking the value of a plus b plus a plus b. Where it will go? It will go to the total. You should print the total now. You should not print the which one? ABC. ABC you are doing addition. It has come from where? XYZ only, no? Now again, if you call the XYZ, it will be double the value of ABC. So take the ABC addition and assign to some other variable, and that variable you use inside. Go here under the H1 you print now. Call as a which one? Total. Print under the H1 call as a total. Click on this. Came how much? 200. Click on this. How much? 210. Click on this. Click on this. How much? 240. Click on this. Now suppose at 140. If we click 10 times also, what will be the value? Same, no? Increase the value, decrease the value, then click here. It will change. Okay, so this example will not drag much. You will be confused. Create next file, hook2.js. In hooks folder only. 2.js in hooks folder only. Import React use state from React. Const
Sir, why are you taking use state, sir?
Come again.
Why are you taking that prior bracket use set, sir? Use state.
Use state. Use state. Use state only you are talking.
Yes, sir.
Last example is what was the use of use state? Hook 1, you saw what is the use of use state? I think you are not there. You have gone somewhere else. He is asking why you are calling the use state.
No, sir.
I told in the beginning also, during class time, don't go here there if you are attending online. Okay, come next. Right, next call. Hook page 2. We are importing a function from the React library, and the function name is called use state. Usage you saw in the last example. Now come in this file, export default hook page 2. Now write again, let create a variable called item list, write a function call update item, and use here call use state and assign inside call a empty array. Assign inside call empty array. Empty array. So what will be the value of item list? Item list now will not how undefined here. You saw here you are assigning as an array. Can you see that? It will not be undefined now. If I leave like this,
empty
it
array.
will become as a undefined. But when you are giving as a square bracket, become as a array. Right? It will become as a array. Array is going to which variable? Item list. Now suppose if you write here call apple and mango. So what will happen is apple and mango. It will not be like apple will go to the item list and mango will go to the update item. It is the first element. You can see we have not given the comma here. You have given only the first value. Undefined you are overwriting with the array. So array will be stored under the item list. And inside the array, if you want to add any new value or you want to delete any value or if you want to modify any value, you cannot do directly. For that, this function will be responsible. That is called update item. Come down below. Let's write call return division class name ID you can write. We have ID written ID equal to content. ID equal to container. H1 total items item list dot length total items item list dot length. Got it? Now come down and print the element of the array. So you will write again item list dot map. There you will print the name of the item as well as you will print the index of the item. Return a paragraph. Right here call name. Right here call key equal to index again. Add this file under the routing and check now length is coming and list is happening or not. This is also you are reading the array only, but not directly via use state. So your item list become as a state variable, update item become as a state function. And if you want to add anything under the item list, new element, you cannot add directly. We have to take the help of the update item only. We have to take the help from update item. Let's come to your app.js file. Import now. Put page 2. Put page 2. Come below. We will add one more text link here. Page 7. Page 7 was already there. Page 8 you need to add. Hook page 2. Hook page 8. And here also hook page 2. Next, after this, when we go here, it's showing me hook page 2 and how many elements? 2 elements. Right? So next, adding the new value inside the array using the spread operator. You have to use another function, not like push pop on shift. Those functions are under the JavaScript. Here you have to use something else that is called a spread operator. Using a spread operator, we need to add the values. We need to delete the value. We need to update the value. Using H1 spread operator. So list happen. List is happening. Okay. Now come inside this array. Create a button. After H1, write a button. Call. Click to add new item. Click to add new item. Click to add. Click to add. Click to add new item. Okay. So if we got a button call, click to add new item. Go there, on click, call a function. On click, C will be capital. Call a function called save. On click, call a function called save. Okay. Now you write a function called save. Const save equal to write arrow function. Alert and check happening or not. Alert should work. You can check it first through alert. Okay, alert is coming. Button click, alert should come. When you click here, alert is coming. Now let's write a sample example for a spread operator. Okay, you understood. If you want to add a new element inside the item list, which function will helpful? Which function will call? Update item. In previous example, you have written XYZ, right? So don't keep in mind with full energy, full confidence, you say update item. Which function? Update item. Okay. This function name can be ABC, XYZ, anything. Okay. So call the function called update item. Now using update item, we need to add the new element inside the array, that is true. But it is not a normal variable, so that you can say ABC plus 10. It is a array. So you remember inside array which function we follow? We use push function, we use call concat function, right? For the adding purpose. Now same thing will happen here. We need to call first our array name. So what is the array name? Item list. So it is like is A. Then arrow key is equal to, it's like is a equal to. Okay, is like is a item list become as a equal to A plus B. What it will do? It will take the value of A, merge with the B and assign to where? A. Same formula, no? Right? So here you are going to do item list is nothing but the A, equal to is nothing but the fat arrow method, a square bracket to open. Inside the square bracket, you will do A plus B. But before doing A plus B, you have to use 3 times dots. It is called a spread operator. It is called a spread operator. Okay. Now you have to do again A. So what is the A? Item list. And you have to do plus B. So you will not do plus here. You will use call comma. And add the new call hello test. Or call it a new item. New item. So it's become as a equal to A plus B. So item list fat arrow within the square bracket, item list comma new item. Okay. So there what will follow now? The 3 dots is written. 3 dots is called a spread operator. Okay. People ask, what is the spread operator? What is the use of that? You can give this example also. You can say, if I have an array, I want to add a new element, I can write array name, fat arrow, square bracket, 3 times dots, array name, comma, new element. Correct? So 3 dots is called a spread operator. Check now. Button click adding the new element. Just click on save button. New item, new item, new item will keep adding inside the array. Correct? Are you calling the list again and again? Are you calling the map function anywhere again and again? No. Just you are modifying the value of which one? Array. As soon as you modify the value of a state variable, your rendering part, like display part, wherever you call the variable, that will reload automatically. That will reload automatically. Then you will say, is that entire map function is calling again and again? Let me show you. I will go here and see how many elements are there now. 2 are there. Click, click, click. This many came. Let me select it. Okay, these all are selected. If I click here, can you see? Selection remains same and only new elements are getting added. That meaning even map function is not calling all element. Whatever the new element is added, that only is getting rendered. That only is getting loop. These all are the beauty of React. Else in Angular, if you click here, this entire will be reload. Okay, if you modify anything inside, for example, you want to say, let me show you, apple and mango is added. I will go to the page and I will add one more here, just banana. I will save the file. If entire page will reload, I have selected apple and mango I have selected in the browser. Okay, I have added the new element, I save the file. If I go to the browser, okay, what happened? This got reload. Okay, hold on. Let me add again. Add again and add again here called ABC. Now let's look at here. Selection is lost. So what happened whenever I'm modifying, I'm adding the new value, then it's getting rendered entirely. But when I add here, let me select it here and clicking on this. right? So this is not rendering again. What are the rendering? The newly added element. Okay, so hope work for everyone. So this become one day enough for one day. Sit in home and practice something like this. Which one? Estate management. Okay. You read some theory from internet also. Watch some video also people have uploaded on internet. Get ready till here. We will be working on estate management. Many days will be there. You will get very good idea, but you have to spend some 2-3 days of time, then only clarity will come. When error come, let me know that time only. This error belong to this file or other file? Tell me quickly. I have time to go somewhere else. It is not appearing to anything. We have problem in the routing. Keep that. There is no problem in this page. Problem is in your routing. Okay. What you are given here? Page 8, page 9, correct? Hook 2. Here what is that? Page 9. Hook 2. Hook page 2. Okay. Go to the browser. It's a hook 8 have the error. You know the error of this file. Error you have in the previous file. Okay. When error come, you let me know. We will fix it. Okay. Thank you. See you tomorrow.